I'll be the first to admit and be proud of the fact that I've discussed bad movies and media on this channel. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I'm a semi-professional in fun poking of movies and media. Working to be a true professional of fun poking. Poking fun. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Okay, even I know that joke didn't land. Why did I write it? I'm a huge fan of the commentary genre. Surprise, surprise. I think provided that commentary content creators are kind and ethical to the person or people behind the art they're reviewing, media that are considered bad or notable in some sort of bad adjacent way are fair game to be the subject of a video or other commentary effort. But here's what I don't want to happen. I don't ever want our sarcastic, silly efforts to crack a few jokes and create a few meme-ish moments to discourage new artists and filmmakers. And maybe the highly sensitive overreactor in me is just spinning their nitrogen-filled tires. Nitrogen is free at Costco, you know. Yeah, this is a worst-case scenario, you know, in my brain. Just like when I was 6 years old and we learned about germs. They're tiny. You can't see them, but they're still there. Crawling into your eyes, ears, nose, and other orifices to potentially use your body as a playground for many acute and chronic diseases. Germs. But yeah, just a worst case scenario. Here's the thing. All in all, I don't think that you should be discouraged from creating. This is part of the reason why. I had a film professor in college who used to say that you should go ahead and make all of your bad films before you can make good ones. In school, this gave permission for students to just create. The restrictions were off and things could be made. For so many other fields, there is an expected learning curve or time to learn. You don't say, gee whiz, Tim, you're a very naturally talented doctor. I would like you to do surgery on me. Okay, so here's a scalpel. You got it, right? Okay, cool. All right. All right, I'll see you when I'm awake again. You are gonna use anesthesia, right? All right, cool. Okay. Extreme metaphor. Now, what I'm about to say is not discounting the fact that working in film can have very intense safety concerns, but becoming a doctor is typically much more high stakes and for good reason. But you understand what I'm getting at here, right? Access to technology, access to the internet has largely democratized the ability to make films, and that's great. I can say today, I am going to become a filmmaker tomorrow with my iPhone and do it immediately. When we look at this example applied to the arts, applied to media, applied to film, the arts, media, and film are a very easy way to publicly fail. And I'm putting fail in quotation marks here. All I'm saying is that the arts can be a very public way to get noticed by a very large group of people immediately, for better or for worse. But having a good sense of humor about these things can definitely help. Like, I'm an actor and I've been in some pretty bad movies. The memories of some early performances and auditions can still make me cringe, but I know I've grown a lot as an actor and I still have a lot of room to improve, so it's all good. I mean, I don't sob into my morning cereal every day remembering the time I squeaked out I could have danced all night from My Fair Lady in a college audition. But did that bad audition make me better?
Bingo.
After that audition, I rehearsed and hired a vocal coach and then, cried a little bit, but then rehearsed even more after that. And by Neil Breen's canned tuna, yes, I did get better. For most of us, our first film efforts are not going to be great. Understanding this as a creative and having understanding for others will go a long way. Roger Ebert didn't care for John Carpenter's The Thing. It's a Wonderful Life performed poorly at the box office, and Stanley Kubrick was nominated for a Worst Director Razzie for The Shining. And sure, maybe these are some pretty high-level Hollywood examples. I don't know if anyone is expecting Neil Breen to be remembered like the boy genius Orson Welles. I mean, we all know Neil Breen is a genius. Insert pun here. But no, Neil Breen is not the next brilliant sci-fi director, but I can't help but wonder what cultural significance we will attach to Breen in 20, 30, 50, or 100 years. Who knows, we might view him differently in the rear-view mirror of media history. You never know. Will he contribute to the increase in economic value of broken laptops? One can only hope. Okay, but, do you? Question mark? If you love making movies, geez Louise, already make them. Okay, but I know it's hard today. We are conditioned to think about an audience before even the art we make. Dang capitalism. If I choose to celebrate feet in a movie like Quentin Tarantino, but nobody on Instagram is there to see it, will it still create a shockwave of good PR? It's trying to do a little spin on tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it. Well, it still makes sense. Okay.
Wiggle your big toe.
I think it's natural to want to be regarded as someone great. However, the pressure to immediately create an audience is palpable. Almost as palpable as the smell of feet. Tarantino. Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. I just had to sneeze. It's really hard to create, build an audience, and be expected to be brilliant immediately. And yeah, there are some really extreme examples of this, but we need the room to laugh at ourselves and our art, grow, and find our respective grooves. And if you were wondering, in my opinion, yes, Neil Breen is unironically awesome. He keeps doing the thing. Now, there are some things in his films that are very strange and a little problematic at times. And also, he may have grown sentient, and now he's in on the joke, and now his film efforts are more troubling than ever. But still, he's made 6 feature films. 6. Do you know how hard it is to make a film? It's no stroll through a Walmart. Although I get easily overstimulated in Walmarts and most public places. So maybe it's the wrong example. Let's make peace with the fact that our creations might be bad for a time, Let's make jokes about Samurai Cop and Karate Cop and all the cops, but simultaneously be okay with the fact that our first efforts may not be immediately brilliant. And that's fine. Let's understand that we and our art may be works in progress. Whether what we do is great art, mediocre art, bad art, it's all okay. You are okay.
Bingo.
So, create. Hey, if any of us can turn out to be half as prolific as Neil Breen, oh, that would be a dream. It would be a Breen dream. A bream.